Hi, today I'm going to be giving a tutorial how to do a Gothic inspired Sailor Jupiter look. Keep an eye out for the next following videos because I will do makeup looks for all the Sailor Scouts. Before we get started on the makeup tutorial, we need to gather a few supplies. I'm going to be using these three brushes because it's what works for me. Definitely you want a blending brush for eyeshadow, definitely for this one. I have another one that's blend, but it's like more fine, so when you blend things in, it deals more with the fine details, so I use this after this blending brush. And then this is just my, typical eyeshadow brush that you use just for putting on the first coat on your eyelid. And then another thing you're gonna want if you want the makeup to last is an eye primer. I like to use, I love NYX's eye primer, so that's also going to be one of your friends in this tutorial. And Q-tips, in case you make any mistakes, or if you want to even things out. And then lastly, makeup remover. I like to use the Almay Gentle makeup remover, the liquid one. Makes it easier to remove tiny mistakes instead of using a pad. So to start off, we are going to use our eyeshadow primer. So what I do is I apply it to the lids, and I like to use a good amount so that the eyeshadow will be even stronger when it shows. The lighter you do your eye primer, the lighter the eyeshadow color, the tone is going to be. I prefer putting a little bit more because it means it's going to show up more, and you can get away with not doing that for this look, but I'm going to do it this way just for the sake of time and stuff. And then what I do is, this is where Q-tips already. I get a Q-tip, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna line and even it out. Now, okay, so now I did the eyelids. I'm gonna get a little bit more, and I'm gonna put it above here so I can blend the colors out. So do the same thing. Okay. Do the same thing here. You don't want to go above the eye socket. Okay, and again, same thing. You want the color to be more intense, you put a little bit more eyeshadow or eye primer. Just the rule of thumb. And then the same thing. I'm gonna get my Q-tip and I'm gonna even that out still. You guys are probably wondering why I'm evening out. That way when the eyeshadow is on, it's not in random spots on the eye just from smearing when you put it on. So it makes it look neat. Okay, the next step after applying the eye primer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a few of my palettes out. So, what I want to use today is from Aurora Lights from BH Cosmetics. I love this palette. It's my favorite. You can get it at Ulta. And they have I like the colors, especially for what we're doing. And then I'm also going to use another palette from BH Cosmetics called Galaxy Chick. So this is also another palette of mine that's like my absolute favorite from Ulta. This is not too expensive, so if you're looking for like good eyeshadows, you want to go a little outside the drugstore brand, but you don't want to get into the high-end makeup price end, this is your way to go. This is a good brand. So I'm going to start off with this brush. So what I'm actually going to do is, believe it or not, I'm going to use this white here from the Aurora Lights palette. It is the ombre, so I'm going to get a little bit of that. And then I'm going to apply it to my eyelids. I always like to use a white or a tan of some sort when I'm doing a first coat for my eyeshadow. Just makes it easier, makes the color show a little better, makes it the tendency for eyeshadow to be too much. It keeps it from being too dark, so it helps balance it. So that's why I always do like a skin tone or a white. Me, I prefer the white eyeshadow as a base. So then next, we're going to apply the green right near the crease of the eyelid. Okay, so what I'm going to use is still this palette. I'm going to use the Glowing and Australis eyeshadow color. If you can see this one, and then that one. First, I just want to show everyone that there are different greens that you can use depending on your skin tone. For me, I'm going to compare the two greens and you'll see which is good. So I will do that. Kiss the starlight, kiss the moonlight, kiss the starlight, kiss the moonlight. So here is how it is so far. So I have a little smudgy, but what I'm doing is, so her color is green. So I started off with the white, and then a lighter green, then a green slightly darker than that. Then I went to my darkest green, and on top I did the pink. And I mixed different types. I used a hot pink, and then I used a bubblegum pink for the eyeshadow, and I mixed them together. And then now all I need to do is just blend it in. So this is what I'll be doing. So you always want to go in the opposite direction of the inside part of your eye. You never want to blend inwards. You want to blend outwards. And it's easier to control when you do that with the brush. You'll find it a lot easier to manipulate different colors and mix them in. It makes it easier and it looks neater actually. Next part, I'm going to just do the winged eyeliner. So I'm going to be using two different eyeliners. I'm going to start off with the black eyeliner, of course, from Wet n Wild, and then ColourPop's green eyeliner. Here's the black eyeliner that I've done. Now I'm going to add the green. What I did next. So I did this, I got the green eyeliner, and then what I did is I started here and I curved down and then connected it so it's a double wing look that I'm going for. And then I'm going to add some lightning bolts because her element is lightning. And this is my finished Sailor Jupiter makeup look. I used green lipstick and then I added a little black to make it gradient. Enjoy.